Morning, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. The calm before the storm in more than one way. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and we need to get the roof on this today and the walls enclosed. So we've got quite a day ahead of us. I've got a friend from church coming over. I'm going to try to stir up Chris from upstairs over at the landlady's place, see if he wants to come out. We're going to have a barbecue today. And that's the second meaning of the storm. It's going to be a flurry of activity here today. We're going to have a little barbecue. It's sort of a potluck meal. Everybody's bringing a little bit of stuff and we're going to have a good day of it, good time of it here. I keep looking out at the framing. It's just exciting. This is really exciting. I still have to frame in the wall back, or the window back here, the window that I do have. So I'll probably be working on that this afternoon as well. Gonna try to get the guys helping on the sheathing as soon as we can today too. But it's gonna be quite a job getting these this roof on. This is exciting because I have been framing in a window here. That's the big one. And right here, I did this myself. Now, for framers and carpenters, that's no big deal. But if you've never ever done such a thing, I still got one piece of header to put in. If you've never done such a thing before, then this is really exciting. This is my own concept and my own framing right here, the loft. I did all this myself. I think I'm going to get joist hangers, 4-inch joist hangers for that later, because I just ran out of what am I saying? Well, I get paid in a week, so I'll get them and put them on there. That's not a big deal. And I've got a big header that's going to go up there, so that'll be really strong. And the bathroom floor, or the bathroom wall, comes up underneath this, because this is the bedroom. But this is my own framing and my own concept here. Now, my framing helper did advise me to put in this piece here. I should say John now, because we're working together. I put these pieces in based on his advice, but the 2x4s are tied into the walls, very strong and rigid. I can hang on that on 2 boards and it doesn't flex. Now of course this board flexes a little, that's natural. Once I get that big header on there, that big beam, that's going to hold up well. Now on the other end I've got double 2x4s that I'll be putting up, but you'll see that as it goes. Right now I've got to run into town and get some salad and stuff and supplies for the barbecue. So I think I have garden tomatoes here and cucumbers out of my own garden, so that's pretty cool. But I'll get the lettuce, because the lettuce I've been growing actually is very bitter and I don't think that's to everybody's liking. Well, gonna be a big day here in construction zone. Look, there's pieces everywhere. Tools everywhere. We just, with 2 of us, with 2 sets of tools and everything, we've been just flying out here, but we're working together pretty well. It's going well. Well, see you guys soon. Be back out here working. Well, here we are. I've got John back again. Hi John, how's it going? Good. And I've got my anonymous assistant today. He wants to remain unseen. And over here, I finished the frame of the window over here. Looks pretty neat. And then I'm mirroring this, and I've got the pieces all cut out and laid out that I'm going to be putting in this back wall over here, which I'll be doing in just a couple minutes here. So there won't be a lot of video today due to my anonymous helper. Thank you very much. Nod your head if you acknowledge. Thank you. I'll be putting the camera down now and we'll keep on working.
Take more. Yeah. Distort the top a little. There's such a fine line there.
Alright, to explain what I'm doing right now is I'm framing in this back window. What we did is to make this go faster. We just framed this up because I didn't have all the windows on hand at the time and I didn't have the measurements for the windows when we did this. But now we do, so now I'm cutting the walls in, or the windows in. Coming at you live from the Off-Grid Project, New York. Yay! Alright.
This is where I get sawdust in my hair.
Oh yeah.
Both of them.
Well, you don't have a lot to get it in there.
Exactly.
So it's not a big deal.
Thank you.
This is dangerous.
It's an awkward cut. You can't do anything about it.
No. Why is this more awkward than the other day?
The other side of the wall, probably.
Yeah, whatever. Alright, I have to take this piece. I have to hold this. Happiness, it's down. Alright, now I can frame it.
Thank you. Beautiful. Here's your scrap.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, now I can start framing in a window.
He would know. Is that a deer too?
So all my cuts are lining up nice. It's amazing. That speed square is an incredible tool. It really makes things work nicely for you. I'm very happy to have that. I want to thank my friend Reese for telling me how to use it, for making perfect cuts. Might need another battery. Yep. Camera's rolling, but go ahead and do what you gotta do. I just gotta swap a battery out. You can leave that wide open. It's easier. So how we look? Oh, we still got to do that header on that window.
Yes.
We need a new bit. That'll hold that in place a bit.
When all else fails, I read the plans.
That's always a good idea. Yeah. It helps a little. Yeah, thanks again to Bert, the engineer, who gave us these plans. What do you think, John? Well done, huh?
Very precise, I gotta say.
Very good. Just based on what he had on video, can you believe that?
Yeah.
He pieced this together on with videos. Boy, once those bits starts to go, there's just nothing you can do about it, is there?
No.
That's how you want. Yeah, that side was better. So there's going to be that. And I got to frame that to that. That's the piece that's all suspended on its own. Okay. Hope I do this right.
Top of your window right there. Beautiful.
Well, I'm going to continue framing this window. I won't bore you all with the complete process, but let me show you here a close-up of my new window that's coming in right there. There's, I still got to put in the top piece, but it's coming together.
Done.
Well, we can't say we don't feed the slave labor. What do you think?
Good. This smells real. I wish you guys could smell this.
Oh, and how are you enjoying the barbecue, unknown person? Nod your head? Good. Thank you. All right. Well, we're having a nice little cookout in the midday. And unknown person, would you like a hamburger? Thank you. Okay, good. All right. Well, we're just going to have a good time here. The wall will be raised up soon. And, well, right after lunch. So, let's enjoy.
That's cooked.
Look at this, guys. We just put up the front and the side wall that we had to remove earlier. And we started framing a back window back there. I was working on the back window a little bit. I'm putting in the small 24 inchers now. But here we have a doorway with a window above it. Here we have the big tall window. Here we have a slider window, opening and closing, and opposite that, a slider window. Here we have a tall window, and here we have a slider window. It's looking good. And then somewhat angled and opposite of that is that window over there, a small 24 incher. And then later we're going to go over here and put a 24 incher right in here. So it's coming along. It's looking really nice. Oops, my tripod. So the walls are up. It's looking good. Now I'm going to go inside and finish the second loft on this end, which will add a lot of structure and strength to this side. I've cut all the pieces already, so now I just have to measure and put them in. So it's looking good. Oh, my unnamed assistant is walking in front of the camera. Thank you very much, unnamed assistant. Well, what do you think, John?
Good.
Good? We've done it. Now we got to figure out how to put that roof on. So I want to put the loft in so we have something to work on to put that roof in. Well, it's getting late in the day, but I'm putting in the walkway between the two lofts right now. Make sure I didn't miss any spots. bring you up here and give you a little look around. Pause the camera. Okay, there's the bedroom. And here I have a walkway going across all the way over. And then there's the study. So now this walkway, if you imagine sitting down here, let me pause the camera and show you what it's going to look like. Now I designed this walkway here so that you can be sitting here. I'm sitting like I'm on a couch right now. And this is a big window, and here's the top of the big window, the 8-footer. And this is a full window here. And then the header isn't in there, but there's the top of the other picture window. And then we pan down, and here's the doorway. And here's the bottom of the big window. Now the other big window. And then the opening window, and the other opening window. So that's going to allow you to look up and see all this light coming through here. And you'll be able to see into the lofts. And this is the effect I wanted. It was sort of cool. I got this idea from a cottage that I was in Easter time, and I really liked the look. Sitting here downstairs and looking up into the lofts like this. So that's what we got. And then I've got some big beams that are coming up on here to give that some serious support and strength. I've got 10-inch high board that's going to run along here all the way across and give me strength all the way around, except for where the ladder goes up. I haven't decided yet, so I'll do that later. But I've also I'm going to frame a double 2x4 beam, and I'm going to somehow, well, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. I'm going to have a big 2x4 beam doubled up just like this, and then there's going to be another one running along down to the floor here to tie in. Alright, so it's going to tie into the floor, and then it's going to run up and support this loft and tie in that wall over there as well. And that's going to be some serious heavy-duty wood to help support the loft and to tie in these two walls. Now, let me pause the camera and show you from outside what we're doing. Alright, we've been putting on sheathing, but it's taken a while and we're running out of daylight, and tomorrow's supposed to rain, so I'm concerned. Trying to come up with a plan here, what to do next. Well, we're getting the sheathing on the house, but it just takes too long. It takes way too long. We had to put the sheathing on before we could get up and put the roof on because it's too wobbly. It's just way too wobbly. Well, it's dark. It's nighttime. And as you can see, the walls are not enclosed. I do have, I should say we got sheathing out on the outside. Now it's dark, it's black. I mean, it's stained brown. I think this was stained. This was secondhand, and it had been used as shelving or something, I don't know. But it had a stain on it, so it's not dirt. Well, it's dusty, but it's stained on one side and white on the other. So we put the stained side out, which will probably protect it from the elements until I get this cover, or get this all covered. So there's that, and then we didn't finish the windows and the doors here. We didn't get that covered, this area. What we did, oops, I got a splinter in my foot. Oh, or is it? No, it's gone. What we did do is put the sheathing all the way around on the inside. See, I think you can see it there. I'm not sure how much the camera will show till later. We put the clean side in. Now what you see in the brown is my tarp. We created a swimming pool with my tarp. Uh-oh, I lost focus. Come on, camera. Okay. We created this swimming pool effect with the tarp, and then you probably won't see it well, but we have it then funneling out at the wheel well. So hopefully, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, we did not get the roof on. So hopefully what's going to happen is the rain's going to come through, straight through everything. And then it's going to come down into the tarp and run out through the wheel well. I've stapled this tarp up all the way around as good as I could, creating a closed chamber. And then, as I say, just trying to feed it down. Because remember, if this floor gets wet, it is a sealed container down underneath. And I cannot allow water to get underneath the flooring. Now we've got a loft. There's my bedroom up there, which I had before. I had that earlier. And then I've got the walkway going across. And then I've got my study upstairs over here. So I'm going to take you around and show you the other side. I hope this is showing up. Otherwise, I'm just wasting my breath out here. So there's the study, seen from this side. There's the loft, or the walkway, I should say, between the two lofts. Now, what I wanted, I'll probably show you this more on Monday, but what I wanted was, when you're sitting here in the living room, yeah, it's going to be perfect. You're going to see right out those massive windows, over across the top of the loft and out the windows. Really nice. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. So, I don't even know what time it is. Everybody left already, and I just finished cleaning up and putting away stuff and putting in the birds for the night. But it's looking good. It's looking really good. And then I'll still have the cathedral ceiling look. So I've got my walkway, I've got my bedroom and my study, my connecting walkway, and my cathedral ceiling. So that's amazing. This is going to be really incredible. This is going to be the most unique tiny home in existence with all those windows. Can't wait to see them in there. But there's a lot of work left to do. This is really crazy amount of work. So I'm going to go in and process some videos. That's it for tonight.